On August 22nd, 2024, the world watched as Andrew Tate, the most controversial and polarizing figure of our time, was arrested once again. The charges? Serious accusations that sent shockwaves through the media: rape, human trafficking, and involvement in organized crime. But as the cameras flashed and the headlines blared, a question lingered in the minds of those who had followed his journey. Why does the system, the so-called Matrix, fear him so much? Why, despite countless attempts to silence him, does Andrew Tate keep coming back stronger? To truly understand Andrew Tate, we must first go back to the roots of his story, a story that began long before he became the multimillionaire and global influencer we know today. Born on December 1st, 1986, Andrew's childhood was far from ordinary. His father, Andrew Tate, was an African-American chess master known for his brilliance on the board, while his mother, Andrew Tate, was a white Englishwoman who raised Andrew and his brother Tristan in Luton, England, after their parents' divorce. The Tate brothers grew up in a world where they had to fight for everything they had, learning from an early age that strength and resilience were not just virtues but necessities. It was in the rough gyms of Luton that Andrew and Tristan began their journey into kickboxing. Andrew, with his relentless work ethic and laser-focused determination, quickly made a name for himself in the sport. By 2009, he had already secured his first British ISCA full-contact cruiserweight championship. Over the next few years, Andrew would go on to win 4 world kickboxing titles, facing some of the best fighters in the world, including Vincent Petitjean and Jean-Luc Benoit. These victories were not just wins in the ring. They were proof that Andrew Tate was a force to be reckoned with, a man who could not be broken. But the Tate brothers were not content with just being champions in the ring. They were hungry for more, and they knew that their future lay not in the brutal world of kickboxing, but in the world of business. However, their path to success was anything but smooth. They tried their hand at various ventures, some of which failed spectacularly, but failure, as they saw it, was just another opportunity to learn and grow. It was this mindset that would eventually lead them to success. The turning point in Andrew Tate's life came when he entered the world of online business. The Tate brothers launched a webcam business which, at its peak, was bringing in $600,000 a month. Andrew himself admitted that the business was controversial, calling it a total scam, but he also argued that it was a product of the environment they were in, a world where people were willing to pay for fantasies. But this was just the beginning. Andrew's true genius lay in his ability to leverage the power of social media to build his brand. In 2021, Andrew launched Hustlers University, an online platform designed to teach people how to make money through various side hustles. The platform offered courses in e-commerce, dropshipping, marketing, copywriting, investing in stocks, options, cryptocurrencies, and even fitness and nutrition. At $49.99 per month, Hustlers University quickly grew to over 220,000 members, generating nearly $11 million in monthly revenue. For many, Hustlers University was a game changer, providing them with the tools and knowledge to achieve financial freedom. But for others, it was just another example of Tate's ability to exploit his followers. As his fame grew, so did the scrutiny. Andrew Tate became a lightning rod for controversy, known for his unapologetic views on masculinity, his criticism of the Western establishment, and his relentless pursuit of wealth and power. His statements on social media were often provocative, leading to a wave of backlash from those who saw him as a dangerous influence. In August 2022, the Matrix made its first move against him. Andrew was banned from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, major platforms that had been instrumental in his rise to fame. The reason? His views were deemed too dangerous and too radical for the masses. But Andrew Tate was not a man who would be easily silenced. Instead of fading into obscurity, he moved his content to platforms like Rumble, where he continued to inspire and educate his followers. The ban, far from destroying him, only served to validate his claims about the Matrix, a system that sought to control and suppress those who dared to challenge it. Andrew Tate often spoke about the Matrix in ominous terms, warning that anyone who dared to rise against it would face 3 attacks. "They have 3 lives to destroy you," he would say, First, they cancel you. If that doesn't work, they try to put you in jail. If that fails, they try to end you. His words, once dismissed as the paranoid ramblings of a man obsessed with conspiracy theories, have now taken on a chilling resonance. The first attack came in the form of his social media ban in 2022. The second attack, as he had predicted, came in 2023, when he and his brother Tristan were arrested in Romania on charges of rape and human trafficking. The Romanian authorities claimed that the Tate brothers were running an organised crime group and that they had used the loverboy method to lure women into their businesses. The accusations were severe, and the media wasted no time in painting Andrew and Tristan as villains. But as the months went by, cracks began to appear in the prosecution's case. Witnesses came forward, stating that they had been pressured into making false statements against the Tate brothers. The evidence presented by the prosecution was flimsy at best, and many began to question whether this was just another attempt by the Matrix to silence a man who had become too powerful, too influential. Despite the gravity of the charges, Andrew Tate remained defiant, continuing to speak out against the system that he believed was out to destroy him. So why won't Andrew Tate stop? Why, despite the risks, does he continue to push his message? The answer lies in his belief that the world is in the grip of a system designed to keep people weak, compliant, and easily controlled. He sees himself as a warrior fighting against the Matrix, a man who has been given a platform to expose the truth. Andrew's message is simple: reject the lies that society feeds you, embrace your strength, and take control of your life. He speaks to those who feel lost, emasculated, and powerless in a world that often seems designed to keep them down. For Andrew, the attacks against him are not just personal, they are part of a larger battle for the soul of society. He believes that the Matrix wants to destroy him because he represents a threat to their control. His message of empowerment, his call to reject the status quo, is dangerous to those who benefit from keeping people weak and dependent. That is why, despite every attempt to destroy him, he continues to fight. August 22nd, 2024, the Matrix strikes again. And so, we come back to August 22nd, 2024, the third attack. The Matrix has come for Andrew Tate once again, this time with even more severe accusations. But as we have seen before, the charges against him are riddled with inconsistencies and questionable evidence. The Romanian authorities have been criticised for their handling of the case, and many are starting to see through the narrative being pushed by the media. Andrew Tate himself remains defiant. Even in the face of these latest accusations, he continues to speak out, refusing to be silenced. He knows that this is the final stage of the Matrix's plan to destroy him, but he also knows that he has millions of supporters around the world who believe in him, who see him as a beacon of truth in a world full of lies. So why can't they cancel Andrew Tate? Why does he come back stronger each time? The answer lies in the very thing that his enemies fear the most: his ability to inspire and empower others. Andrew Tate is not just a man, he is a movement that challenges the status quo, that encourages people to think for themselves, to take control of their lives, and to reject the lies that society feeds them. Every time they try to cancel him, every time they try to destroy him, they only serve to strengthen his resolve and to galvanize his followers. Because Andrew Tate represents something that cannot be destroyed: a desire for freedom, for strength, for truth.